Alright, so after day one of really getting into this car, I got the car up on all 4 jacks right there. And it doesn't look like it, but we have made a decent amount of progress. The radiator is out. I got my alternator out. I think this is the power steering pump, or the something. It's something. Some of them, most of the bolts are loosened. I think I just need to do that one at the bottom there. So that's almost ready to come out. I got the fender off finally, and the side skirts are off. The wire harness that goes on this one and the other side are both sitting up there, so I need to go into my car and deal with that. So yeah, this is after day one. It is 2 in the morning, so I'm gonna be going to bed and hitting it right early in the morning before I go to work.
Music licensing reimagined.
Alright, so it is the first half of day 2. I have work in a few minutes, but just wanted to update on the work we did this morning. So last night we went to sleep about 2:30 in the morning. This morning we got up at about 10:30, so we got good sleep. Got my monster, and as you can see, for day 2 so far, we cut off the core support, so we got more room to work with actually. We got a few pumps out of the way. I'm going to work on getting the distributor off later. I just connected some more of the battery lines because I don't need it grounded right now. There's no point. I think either tonight or tomorrow we're going to be taking this off, and all this is the exhaust. I still have to drain my oil, so I'm going to work on that. I'm going to bleed my lines, do all that. So far we've done miscellaneous stuff. Like, I don't even know what this is, but this is out of the way, kinda. These disconnected. A few of these. So yeah, not too much done. The battery plate is out of the way, so it looks a lot cleaner so far. We got the bolts out, so we just need to get those. We had to run to the nearest AutoZone because the bolts that we had to get to are back there. And the only bolts that I have are too long, so I wouldn't be able to get in there, so we had to get short bolts. I think they're 17s. If not, I'm gonna have to go back to the auto store and get 19s. So I also need to get this one over here. It was disconnected, so that's good, but it is obviously connected more like towards the middle of the car, so I'm probably gonna have to drop that, drain my oil, and start working on getting the exhaust off as well.
Music licensing reimagined.
Alright, so unfortunately I was in too much of a time crunch to record any more of me taking the engine bay apart, but I did take care of the rest of the fueling stuff on top of that, as well as help from a homie of mine. He helped me with the manifold stuff because that was a pain. He helped me take away all the wires and the fueling stuff and all the stuff that I could take apart to pull the engine. I took care of the downpipe as well. And without further ado, the engine bay is now without a motor. So the motor is right there. Obviously there's nothing wrong with it. It also has the transmission with it. I'm probably going to sell the motor, maybe the transmission. I have not decided, but I'm going to sell the motor probably for about 75 to 100 bucks. Obviously there's nothing wrong with it, but this little F-Series cannot carry out the big plans that I have for this car. So it is gutted, not entirely, so I still have to take care of some lines and whatnot, but it is gutted enough to pull the engine, and the engine was pulled. Shout out to my homie. He brought the cherry picker as well as a better jack because mine's a little tiny one, was not able to carry out. He helped me with taking off some fuel stuff, random wires, unbolting stuff, the manifold, all the goods. The axles, he helped me. Shout out to him because I don't have an impact, and the impact helped take away so much time. But yeah, now the engine is ready to be completely gutted and wires taken out completely. But that ends this video because the portion of the engine bay being gutted is entirely done, almost.
Artlist.io